All right, realtors, let's get right into this. Realtors new and old. I'm going to show you in this step by step guide how to use the MLS to find deals, to find off market deals where you can market to these people and try to get them to sell. Um, and this is a data service provided through the MLS, which is free. Well, not free because it's part of your monthly fee to the brokerage. So let's get right into it. So basically, I'm in Illinois, so this is how my MLS looks. It might be different in other states, but this is the one that that we use here in Illinois. Um, and I'm going to teach you in this video how to find these off-market properties, so you could pretty much call, text, even mail, whatever you want to do, or whatever marketing platform you use. I use it to do wholesaling. And yes, as a realtor, you could do wholesaling. It's allowed in Illinois. It's pretty much allowed in any state. So I'm going to pretty much show you how you could do this. And then I'm going to show you how to call these leads or get the phone numbers or all the details on these leads, so you could go ahead and reach out to them with a free service. And this service is amazing. By the way, I used to use TruePeopleSearch.com, but this free service is even better than than True People Search. The numbers are even more accurate. And this is the free way. I also do the pay way. So, but that's in a different video. So let's get right into it. So, like I said, this is the MLS. This is ours in Illinois. So what you do is you go to all the way to the right here to where your face would be, or right here to this little window. Then you go down to tax, which will bring you, it should go right to Remind. Remind is that data company that's attached to the MLS, which makes this data amazing. I've used plenty of data services like PropStream and PropWire, and by far Remind has been the best when it comes to data. It's super accurate because it's real time data. It's fresh every day. And my apologies. My apologies. This is running so slow. So you know what? I was working with this earlier, so we'll go ahead and clear the fields there. So this is basically how it looks. This is how Remind looks. So you're going to be working from the left to the right here, right up here. As you can see, properties. You can also get all the listings here. It gives you that option, but you're going to be working here on properties. You're going to click on properties, and then you're gonna basically pick a city that you want to work in, or a city that you work in and you want to target. So you know what, let's just do Addison, where I live, Addison. And bam, we'll wait for Addison to pop up. And like I said, I don't know why this is dragging here, but here it is, Addison, Illinois. We're going to click on Addison, Illinois. um Here it is. This is Addison here. And then like I said, you're going to work from left to right. So you're going to add filters, and when you click on there, you see you have all these filters you can play around with. So I have it set to off market because we're going to be targeting off market properties and beds and square footage. That's all I got, but you can play around with this, year bill, and so on and so on. So here it is, off market. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, you could pick close off MLS, but I'm going to go with off market. Those are the options that it gives you. So I use off markets. Beds, I'm going to target properties with 3 and above. And you click up there, and then we're going to go to square footage. There it is, square footage. We're going to click on square footage. I like to target 1,000 square feet and above. There it is. And then it should give you a list of properties that fit those filters, and it gave me 2,331 results. But this is basically where the magic is at right here. This is where every you can filter this. So what I'm trying to say is you can filter it down even more with these tabs to the left here. So what I like to do is, so you could target properties. You could bring this list down by property values, home equity, and whatnot. So for this training, I'm just going to go with ownership time, which I like to target people that have owned their houses 6 years and above, and we apply that. So 6 years and above. Absentee, meaning people that don't live in they own the property, but they don't live in it. So I like to target absentee in state and absentee out of state. You can also target homeowners, people that live in the house, corporate, and so on. We apply that. Then here you go, flood zone, building type. Here you go, building type. We want to target single family. You can target condo, townhomes, multi-unit, other, which would be land and stuff like that. And then if you continue down, you can play around with these later. Let me hold on. Let me apply that. You could target through land use, mortgage age, uh, mortgage rate. I use all of these, but for this training, let's just do this one here. Distress. Ooh, excuse me. People are calling me. Actually, it's actually someone I'm working with. But I'll call him back. Last sale price and so on and so on, as you can see. So it filtered it down to 20 results, as you can see. And right here to the right, you can see all the properties that came through. Um, so if you want to see this one of these properties, just click on there. And like I said, this is dragging here. But here, to give you the address, right up here, as you can see, it says this property's been owned by Letitia RC for 9.5 years. It gives you the value, 3 beds, 1 bath. There's a square footage, when it was built. And if you go down off to the right here, you could just click on these property history. It gives you all the history, mortgage history, value of the property, which is there. Yeah, very accurate, very, very accurate information, accurate data that it gives you. So we'll go ahead. Let me show you how I then download this list. So I could then call them. So my marketing source or marketing way that I do things is I cold call. I basically just cold call, because at the end of the day, if you send them a text, you send them a mailer, ultimately you want to end up getting on the phone with them. So I pretty much bypass all that and I cold call. When you're beginning as a new realtor, I suggest you just cold call. You have that conversation. You kick into that sale mode. You get into the salesman that salesman character, and then you sell, or convince them to sell at least. So let's go ahead and download this list. So you go right here, you select all, and then right up here, you send it to the cart. When you send it to the cart, you got to give it a name. So let's say let's just put this test. Let's put Addison test 1, and then you click down here, and then you click on there, add this list to the cart, and then it's doing its thing. And as you can see, it's downloading. And once it's downloaded, you go right here to cart, and this screen will pop up, and there it is, Addison Test 1. There it is. Addison Test 1, 20 properties. And then you could go ahead, just click on there, and then you could export it. It'll export it to CSV, and then you could start calling to keep track. For this training, let me just click on this second one here. And I want to show you how now to get phone numbers for these leads. Come on, man. This is dragging. My apologies. There it is. There it is. Popping up. So here's the information. This property has been owned by Alejandra Ibarra for 6.9 years. So what we do is, so let's go to that free service that gets people's information, address, phone numbers, emails, anything you need. And like I said, it's super accurate. I was using True People Search before, and that was pretty accurate. That was around 80%, from 70 to 80. But this one, you can even try your own info and see how accurate it is. It gives you all the phone numbers you've ever had, your emails. It gives you all your family information, family members' phone numbers, and so on. But yeah, this is called cyber. As you can see, cyberbackgroundchecks.com. let me tell you, it's pretty darn accurate. So what you do next is, once I have this property up, what I like to do is then copy the first name, and then go back here to cyber background, and then paste that first name there. Go back and then get the last copy and paste the last name. Copy. Did I do that right? Copy. There you go. Go back here. Go here to the last name and paste that in there. And then we go back, and then you go this properties and Addison. You want to grab Addison. Copy Addison there. Go back here. And then you put Addison there, and it should do its thing. And Addison, Illinois should pop up. Hopefully. Let's see. Addison. There it is. Addison. What happened? Uh, should pop up. There it is. Addison, Illinois. Uh, then we search. And Alejandra Ibarra. She's 28 years old. Lives at, and remember, this was an absentee owner, meaning she owns a property, but she doesn't live in it. But it tells you right here where she lives. And here's a property, 136 South Michigan. Let's confirm that. 136 South Michigan. Yep, that is our person. And as you can see, all the phone numbers here. And then people she's related to, possibly your husband, dad, or whoever. They have the same last name. So you click on view details, and it gives you even more information. It tells you that that first number is a cell number to T-Mobile. And then these are some other numbers of hers, maybe some numbers she had in the past. She's got a landline here. And you can see all these phone numbers. You could call them all. Then if you continue down, you can see all the relatives information. So, you call this person, you tell them, hey, I'm a local agent from the area. I've been helping people sell and buy in your area, and I was just wondering if you've considered selling, and just get into that conversation, and then they'll either tell you yes or no. Usually, people that have been in their house more than 6 years start considering going to a different property or consider selling, and that's why I target people that have been in their house 6 years and above. Um, and then if you don't get that person after two tries, three tries of calling and leaving voicemails, go to the family member and call, and just call the family member. Hey, is Ibarra related to you? I'm trying to be, or Alejandra. I'm sorry, I got that totally wrong. But Alejandra, I've been trying to get in contact with her. Trying to find out about her property. Is it possible I'm calling the right number? Or you could just, structure it the way you want. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much this whole video. Hopefully it helps. It's a good way to find properties. I mean, I know how hard it is when you first start off, or even as a vet realtor, how hard it is to find really good, solid leads. And I think this service really helps. It's been helping me. I've been doing a lot of deals through wholesaling, and then a lot of the wholesale deals that don't through wholesaling, using that same concept. At times they tell me, I don't want to sell for cash because my property doesn't need any work, but I'm willing to put it on the market. And that's when you get into your whole realtors group, and it's a way and that's basically how I've been getting all my listings. But I hope it helps, and just hopefully you'll follow me, and thank you.